Elementary in Libertyville. For more information, contact Mr. Potasic. Up next is Liam to give us a sports update.
Good morning, Carmel. I'm Nadine, and I'm here with Mrs. Turretin to learn about the new cafeteria composting program.
Thank you for having me, Nadine. Good morning, Carmel Catholic. I'm excited to be here and kind of just give some updates on what we're doing in the cafeteria. Nadine, did you know we have new compostable plates?
Oh, okay.
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
So this helps to eliminate all the waste that we generate in the cafeteria. So I thought we'd play a little game this morning and see how Nadine does with her cafeteria waste knowledge.
No
all right.
pressure or anything.
So we have trash, recycling, and food waste. This is a bamboo chopstick.
Well, I know like the bamboo forks are compostable, right? So
Yes.
food waste.
Thumbs
Okay.
up. Bamboo, compostable. This is great. We want to maximize this, minimize this.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
Okay. Plastic, recycling. No.
Although a lot of these things will say they're recyclable, the only thing we can put in recycling are bottles and cans. That's what those facilities will accept. So not recycling, but
Into the
trash.
landfill. Okay. I'm gonna guess this goes in trash as well.
It does. Good job, Nadine. These little boats with the red, make sure you put them in trash. They have a plastic lining so we can't compost.
Cans. Well, the fork might be compostable. I'm gonna guess this is not.
Whole thing is compostable.
Everything.
Yes. So these little fork wrappers that you get, compostable.
Yeah.
And these little liners for the cookies, these are actually compostable.
Then our compostable plates.
Our new compostable plates. Yay. Great
Perfect.
job, Nadine. Thank you.
Yep. This was Nadine Bushnack and Mrs. T. Back to the studio.
Welcome back in for sports. We're going to start today with the girls basketball team who will take on Libertyville tonight at Buffalo Grove. They're going to start at 6 o'clock. And the dance team will head over to Mundelein this Sunday for their first competition at 9 o'clock in the morning. Tickets are $10 and can be purchased online. After a tough loss to GBS, the JV team will have a game today at Glacier with the Hockey Fights Hunger food drive. They'll accept monetary donations and non-perishable food items. And the Hawks get back on the ice tonight at the UC, hosting Tampa Bay. When they went down to Tampa a couple weeks ago, Connor Bedard lit the lamp twice and had 2 assists, helping them to a 5-3 win, looking to do it again. And last night the Bulls hosted the Magic, but they had no magic in their game, falling behind early and staying behind. But a last-minute push wasn't enough as the Bulls fall 96-94. So now at the windows, we're joined now with Chanel Nieves, who is a girls basketball player. So Chanel, what is today?
Today is game day. You know I'm sitting here, so it's game day. You already know.
Okay, so you guys are taking on Libertyville at Buffalo Grove. Tell us a little bit. It's a Thanksgiving tournament. Tell us a little bit about the tournament.
So we are actually, this isn't a Thanksgiving tournament. This is just more like a regular season game. Our Thanksgiving tournament is going to be sometime like next week on Saturday, something like that. So we're going to play games like periodically, so it's not just like a 3-day thing.
All right, perfect. So you guys have Libertyville tonight. How big is that Libertyville rivalry?
It's a rivalry. It's Battle of 176. You know, you got to show up, show out. So everyone be there, 6 o'clock today. Don't be late, because I will hunt you down.
Okay, and last one. What is your favorite part of being a Corsair on the basketball team?
The team. We're like all so close to the team. Like nothing beats how compatible we are. Like we love each other. Everything's great. I love my team. I think my team loves me. But yeah.
Okay, thanks, Chanel. Now we're going to head over to the desk with Kelly O'Hara and Mr. Krozak.
Okay. Good morning, I'm Kelly O'Hara here with Mr. Krozak for another segment of Swift Science. So, Mr. Krozak, what is CRISPR?
Thank you for having me on here, Kelly. I'm very excited to be here, even if I have to follow Chanel on game day. CRISPR is something that you're hearing a lot about. I'm glad you invited me here to talk about it. CRISPR is something that naturally occurs. CRISPR is kind of a bacteria's immune system, right? So if you have a disease, if you have to worry about a virus coming in and attacking your body, you've got antibodies, you've got white blood cells that'll go attack that. A bacteria doesn't have that. So a bacteria really just has this protein called Cas9 that will come in, and when a virus attacks a bacteria, the bacteria can use the Cas9 protein and little CRISPR segments of DNA to cut that out, and so it protects DNA from viral threats.
Okay. And then how is CRISPR related to genetic engineering?
So the reason that you hear about it so much is that now we've taken it and figured out how to utilize this naturally occurring bacterial defense to genetically engineer ourselves, to genetically engineer living organisms. It's possible now to use the Cas9 protein to cut out little sections of DNA that you wouldn't want and insert sections that are more desirable. It makes a bunch of therapies possible. Wouldn't it be interesting if we could take a pig and take the genes that code for pig kidneys, and you could take a pig's kidney and make it change the proteins that it exposes on its outside so that it could be expressing human proteins so that the pig could grow human compatible kidneys. That might be a great thing. I mean, you could have a lot of people that have kidney disease have kidneys ready for transplant, things like that. So it's revolutionary as a therapy.
Okay. And then are there any concerns with CRISPR?
Yeah, so genetic engineering was something of science fiction several years ago. You would watch movies of Gattaca and things where it was just an idea out there of how can we change humans to be how we want them. I think that genetic engineering raises a bunch of questions about what traits do we think are ideal, and it becomes very very questionable what we should do. We have this power to change ourselves. We could select for, maybe I go, hey, I recognize that I have some genes that might make me somebody that's a little scatterbrained or something like that. Maybe change my genes so that I'm a little more organized. But if I were to do something like that, would I perhaps be trading some of the things that make me me? These are very complex questions, and it gets into the field of like eugenics and what makes, what is appropriate. We have all this ability to do stuff. What should we do? So you'll hear a lot about it ethically as well.
Okay, and then before we go, what's the latest news with Taylor Swift?
I'm so glad you asked me. This is very important. This is very important to be talking about. I don't know if you heard. Taylor Swift was in concert. She changed the lyrics of her song. She's supposed to say, "Karma is my boyfriend," but she said, "Karma is that guy on the Chiefs." I think that means it might be love. I have a student, Fernanda. She told me that she thinks that's love, and she knows about love. So I think we can be sure that this is love.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Krausak. That's
Thanks.
all we have for today. Have a thrilling Thursday, Carmel.